Hey David, are those? Oh, never mind. Do you have any headphones? Oh, can I borrow these?
Yeah.
In this tutorial, we're going to be getting the enemy to shoot at the player once he's in a certain range. If you have a very complex level with platforms everywhere, you may have to implement some sort of raycasting. But for most people, this will give you a good base understanding on how to make your NPCs attack. And it will also give you something simple that you can expand upon once your AI needs to get more complex. And for those of you who watch this channel for the devlogs, don't worry, because the next few weeks I'm going to be focusing much more heavily on the devlogs rather than the tutorials. So with that being said, let's get into the tutorial. In the last AI tutorial, we got these guys to patrol along any platform of any length. So in order to get them to attack, the first thing we need to do is to detect when the player is in firing range. And to do that, I'm going to open up our AI patrol script in Visual Studio. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need to do is make a reference to our player's transfer. So we'll make a pub.
Okay.
New C# script. Call this our boss battle, and let's make him. Then we there. Okay. Now the great which on battle. Do the same for all the others. And actually, we don't have on the stage 3 type of enemy. So to do that, let's add 2 more films for over here. Alright, let's go, kill him, and boom, there you go, he's dead. There's absolutely nothing about doors or keys or anything of our boss battle, so let's take care of it.
Whatever, okay.
public transform called player. Then we're going to want to go and create another float, and we'll call this range. This is going to be the range that the enemy is going to start shooting at the player. And we'll also go and create a private float, and we'll call this dist to player. So now, to get our distance to the player, we're going to have to go and set it in the void update. And all we need to do is say dist to player is equal to vector2 dot distance, and the first parameter we're going to say transform dot position, and the second one we're going to say player dot transform dot position. No, sorry, player dot position, because player is a transform. And so now what this does is automatically calculates the distance between two game objects in
Okay. So I want distance equals vector2 What's this? Oh.
in 2D space. The next thing we're going to do is check if the player is closer than the range that we set this to. And if it is, then we're going to want to make the enemy shoot at the player. So we do that by saying if distance to player is less than or equal to range, then we'll call a void attack or shoot or melee attack or whatever you want to call it. But in this tutorial we're going to stick with a shoot. So we'll call shoot function, and then
Does that work? My range is never specified. I don't think that's what the error error is. Oops. Don't take it so. I'm moving down.
And let's quickly go and create that function. Oh, and one thing to mention quickly is that distance to player is always a positive. So in our void shoot, we're going to want to shoot.
Should fix the errors. Yeah, it's okay. Okay.
Shoot, but before we get there, in the last AI tutorial I made this void called flip, which basically just flips the enemy to face towards the other direction. And to do that, in the void update, just before we call our shoot function, we'll check if player.position.x is greater than transform.position.x and transform.localscale.x is less than 0. So in other words, if we're facing left and the player's on our right, then we're going to want to flip. So we'll just go and call the flip function. And then here we can go and say OR. So now we've only detected if the player's on the right. So now we need to go and detect if he's on the left, and if we're facing right, then we're also going to want to flip again to make sure that the enemy always shoot is on to stop. So we drag the prop dot player equals to game object. So now stop fix that now, and they're going to face till that other one fell off here. Also say vector to range to about. So if we hit play, you can see he's patrolling, and when he gets in range, he's going to stop.
Oh.
So if we hit play, okay, so I'm going to. So what if when he's going to stop, and this one as well. But one problem is that you can see if we run away, he's not going to start patrolling again. So we'll quickly go and fix that one. Else.
Okay, I'll do that later.
And so as I
No, I
basically
just
just
wanna
use shoot function. They've stopped, and while they're facing the player. So as you can see, we've already called the shoot function, but I'm actually going to go and turn this into an IEnumerator called shoot. And what an IEnumerator does is it basically just returns an amount of time. So we'll go and say yield return new, wait for seconds, and for now we'll just input 1. So now what we're going to have to do is go and make we'll just input 1. So now what we're going to have to do is go and make a time between shots variable, and in here we're just going to say time between
Just gonna make a shot.
shots variable, and in here we're just going to say time between shots. So now when we call this, all it's going to do is wait for this amount of time, then whatever we put underneath here is what's going to play after this amount of time has passed. And now to start our IE numerator is what's going to play after this amount of time has passed. And now to start our IE numerator, we can't just call it like this. We have to say start coroutine and we'll input shoot. We also need to make a public game object, which is going to be our bullet that we're going to shoot. Bullet. And in our shoot function, we're going to create
Oh, I need to get a tool. Yo, what up?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's the Deku fan.
Mitchell, how do I add the, you know, in Visual Studio, how you added the game object and stuff? Like
Yeah, wait. You like stream or something?
Yeah, sure. Well, you can watch my stream on YouTube.
Oh my god. Oh my god, let me get there.
Oh, okay, sick. I was about to stream, but that's fine. Okay, so basically... Why am I so close to the camera? Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Right here, my... This game stuff.
Boom. Ugh. Okay. So yeah.
Alright. Open Unity. Go to Unity.
Go to Unity.
Yeah. Also, your stream is like...
2 seconds behind.
No, it's like 10.
Oh, L.
Alright, what is it? Like,
Ow.
go to like... I think it's go to edit in the top, left.
Okay.
Let me wait for me
Yeah.
to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you go to Preferences. And then you go to External Tools. I'm waiting.
Yeah, I gotcha.
There you go. And then you, where it says Open by File Extension, you need to click on that drop down.
And then,
And then you
click
should
on
be able to
Visual
set it.
Studio.
Yeah, you should be able to set it to,
Okay, that's it.
yeah, and then you might need to like close Visual Studio or some crap.
Sick. Alright. Okay. Okay, thank you.
I'm so cool.
Okay, let's go back to coding.
shoot.
Oh yeah?
Bullet. And in our
Um,
shoot function, we're going to create
speed down.
Oh. Forgot about that.
it was. Oh, I have to do parkour.
Oh.
a game object called new bullet, and we'll set this equal to an instantiated version of our bullet.
Mm.
my god. Man, it hurts so. For real? Heartbeat curve. Wait, this game is hard. Mostly because it doesn't tell me anything.
Okay.
And what we're going to have to do now is go and create a position that our enemy can shoot from. But for now we'll just say shoot pos because that's the name we're going to give it. And the rotation will be quaternion dot identity. So
Oh my
there's a red
goodness.
underline here, and that's because we haven't created the transform yet. So here we created our player.
Oh my goodness.
Quaternion
You're
dot
weird. You're weird. You look funny.
identity.
Identity. Okay, get this out of here.
Oh my god.
So there's a red underline here, and that's because we haven't created the transform yet. So here we create our player transform. We'll just go and create a new one called shoot.
Man, it hurts so
Sorry,
good.
shoot pods. So if we go to one of our enemies in Unity, we're gonna go here, create an empty, and we'll just name this to shoot
Oh,
pods.
darn.
And then we're just gonna place this to wherever we want the bullet to appear from our enemy.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, never mind. I win. I almost did it. I was like,
Okay.
okay, the easiest boss
Then-
fight in the world. It's a sucky boss fight, but it's the easiest.
Okay, let's see. Ooh.
If we click on an enemy, go to our AI patrol script, and you should see a place to insert your shoot pos. What we have to do is just say shoot pos dot position.
Dot position. AI, what?
Hey, you.
Insert. We give it some new bullet velocity, and we'll set this.
Okay, I'll fix this stuff later.
I can fix this later. I'll do it later.
Rigid body 2D.
Dude, how does he dodge like Sans?
What?
This equal to a new vector 2. So for the x value, we're going to use the walk speed to determine which direction we're going to
He
shoot.
was
in.
dodging
And
like
again,
Sans,
if
and I had
you're
no clue
a bit
how.
lost or confused, I definitely recommend going back to watch my earlier tutorial. And now we're going to have to go and create a shoot speed float variable, which we're going to
Ooh, okay.
use here. So on the x value, we're going to say shoot speed times walk speed. Yeah, walk speed times
Oh my
time
god,
dot
jump scare.
fixed delta time. And for the y, we'll just say 0 because we don't want it to be moving up or down. Okay, so now what we're going to y, we'll just say 0 because we don't.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, I don't know what. I'll just do delta time.
Whoa.
Hmm. There we go. Okay.
Don't want it to be moving up or down. Okay, so now what we're going to do is go and create our bullet prefab, and then there's still going to be
Don't
one or
you
two
make me
bugs with
ruffle.
this that we're quickly going to fix up. And all you're going to need on here is a rigid body 2D with no gravity, freeze rotation on the X, and freeze position on the Y. So now if we go back to our enemy 2 or any of your enemies, all we need to do is drag this enemy bullet into our bullet's position.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Hmm. Meow.
Well, I don't want that.
Right. I need to. Oops.
We're just going to call the flip function.